Story time with Sergeant Thomas once again. This one's a little bit longer, so I'm going to try to go a little fast. Hopefully, I won't lose too many details. Well, in the fleet, we had this one sergeant in our platoon. Luckily, he wasn't in my squad because he was a hateful something or other. Now, that's all good having a tough NCO. And you do need to be held accountable. When you messed up, you need to pay. And I like it how back when I was in, when you messed up, you wouldn't get rode up. You just get, dug or worked out, or they'd play games with you for quite a while. And hey, lesson learned. From what I hear, a lot of nowadays people mess up, they get rode up and they get in trouble. Well, for this one, he just hated everybody. It didn't matter, anything about you. He was just, I don't know if he wanted to be a drill instructor, and he wasn't. So every time, everybody he messed with for no good reason. I mean, just in a horrible way. So everybody hated this guy, and he deserved it. So there was one guy in his squad. We were, at this time we had done moved to Okinawa. We're living in squad base. And this guy, I'm not saying any names, obviously. This guy said, Sergeant messed me. I messed him up tonight. I messed him up, and we went and looked at the guy that was saying this stuff. And man, I ain't never seen a face like that before in my life. His face was so swollen up. He looked like E.T. One side of his face was just like E.T., literally. So we were thinking, oh my God, if he's saying how he whooped up on this sergeant and he himself looks like E.T., man, this sergeant must be damn near dead. So we sit there listening to this stuff, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to get my respect from now on. I stood up for him, all this kind of stuff. So we just listened to his nonsense, but we wanted to see this sergeant, how he was messed up. A few seconds later, man, this guy's still talking about how he messed the sergeant up. This sergeant walks in. There ain't nothing wrong with this sergeant, not a scratch on his face. He looks like regular. Meanwhile, E.T. sees the sergeant walk in and shuts up and lays down. E.T. done took a butt whooping, talking trash, or he done something. He ain't done nothing but took a butt whooping and showed us how E.T. looks like a human being. So, learn if you're going to talk trash, you better be able to back it up. E.T. could not.